MVP.
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Middleton for 3, and it's Looney with the rebound. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Looney passes to Curry. Wiggins in the post. Working on Prince. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket. Giannis has got 6 points.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Nailed from three-point land.
Now, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Knocked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Great look, but off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
They kick out to Hield. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Giannis with the drive. Middleton outside. The Bucks working the ball around. And Lillard gets double teamed. Middleton finds Lillard. And there's the drive. And Lillard throws it down.
Recognizing the scouting report, Lillard knows he can drive on this team.
Here's Wiggins. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Finished off the break. 9 points in the game so far.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
The drive. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's on dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in. in.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Free throw good. Giannis. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Lopez.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Curry against Lillard. And the rejection by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Curry gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lopez finds Lillard. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up 33 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Curry dishes to Kuminga.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Green against Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Pass to Middleton. There's the three. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. New lineup here for the Bucks. Playing as a team so crucial. See the NBA's best. Number 5, the Warriors.
In contrary to what we see from other teams, this squad has no interest in playing strictly as individuals. Their assist numbers show what a cohesive bunch they are.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Jackson Davis.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Rollins the pass to Livingston. And a miss there on the triple. Looking at Milwaukee, they took the win in their last game against Chicago.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Back to Moody. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Rollins. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anderson finds Jackson Davis.
Anderson makes terrific decisions, especially for his position. He's a great passer.
It's Trent on the wing, defended by Moody. Rollins the pass to Trent. Here's Rollins. Here he goes. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Portis. Rollins is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Livingston in at the power forwards position. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
They call him slow-mo. That dunk from Anderson was anything but slow-mo. That was power-mo.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you follow this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. The Bucks making a switch here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And Lillard kicks to Middleton. Prince outside. Pass to Livingston. 5 on the clock. And Portis throws it down.
A slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And the slam by Moody.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Here is Lillard. 6 points for him. Prince wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. It's Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Livingston kicks to Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Curry dishes to Green. It's stolen by Livingston. Lillard surveying the D. Prince outside. Lillard against Curry. Lillard misses. Warriors trail by 7. Payton drives in. Tries again. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Count that one. Payton's got his first bucket of the night. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets coming to town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Look, running offense through Dame, that's usually a good idea.
Pass to Looney. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Livingston passes to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Jackson-Davis.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to... not pick up another beforehand.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to Livingston. Back to Lillard. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Moody. Oh, that's blocked.
Using that 7'2" wingspan, very effective. Portis just obliterated that shot.
Lillard misses. Schroeder with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Here's Anderson. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lillard outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Warriors trail by 9. Anderson right side. Pass to Moody. Anderson a screen on Lillard. Schroeder passes to Anderson. Off on the layup.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Schroeder. Sinks the three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
And the basket by Lillard.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
On the high post. And it's Schroeder missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lillard attacking, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And I think when it comes to
The previous play is able to
be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Warriors trail by 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Wiggins kicks to Hield. On the wing, Wiggins. He's defended by Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Kuminga. At the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. He's got 10.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a tap.
For Milwaukee, they have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point. That's good from Connaughton. Both free throws good from Connaughton. It could go. He can't get that one. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks lead by 10. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
When I look at the Bucks, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And guys, let's move on and talk about that first half from Damian Lillard. He is having himself a game.
Dame do his thing here. Such a crafty, versatile scorer. You love the leadership he provides. Kind of reminds me of a younger version of myself.
First of all, it's Dame does, and really, Kenny?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Looney in at the foul. Right wing. Connaughton passes to Trent. Giannis rips it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Kuminga throws it down.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the ball travels out of bounds. That was last touched by Wiggins. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Draymond Green?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Green. Back to Giannis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, that's just an assertive play by Giannis against tough defense, drawing the foul and still getting the shot off.
That one is no good.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Led by as many as 14 points.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
At the elbow, it's Wiggins. Healed outside. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo through contact.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses in close. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Trent outside. Here's Rollins. Connaughton with it. Now here's Giannis. Guarded by Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Connects on the open J. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Green. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lopez, a screen on Green. Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Curry with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 30.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Lopez, a screen on Green. To the middle. Out of hand on it. Healed against Trent. From deep 3-point land. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Trent outside. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 13. Outside Curry. Lopez grabs the board. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Giannis.
Boy, I love the energy Green plays defense with. He's always contesting the shot.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Inside, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down hard.
Boy, looking to add to his highlight reel that time, the big fella. Lopez showing you a little extra athletic ability for a big guy.